hands. One question per journalist, and then we'll try to move around the room as quickly as possible. Let's start in the middle over there.
Thanks. Matt Slater from The Athletic. Congratulations on topping the group, Gareth. I understand you spoke to TV after the game and you referred to there being a strange atmosphere. I was wondering if you could expand on that a little bit.
Well, firstly, fans were exceptional in the second half with the team. So that makes such a difference to them. You know, I'm very, very proud of the players. They kept composure in a game where, you know, they've come into it in the back of a really challenging environment. It's sort of taken me back a little bit to days when I was playing with England, and they've coped with it exceptionally well. You know, to keep their composure, being patient with the ball, waiting for the right opportunity. I thought they did that outstandingly well in the second half. We totally controlled the second half. Did create a couple of really good chances, which unfortunately we didn't take, but kept the defensive solidity, pinned them back, kept wave after wave of attack. Didn't quite manage to get the moment that we needed tonight. So, you know, I'm very happy with what they did. Of course, we'd love a couple of goals that sends everybody home happy. But we were definitely an improvement on what we did in the last game. We definitely showed more with the ball. And we've kept the defensive solidity. So important to win the group because you control your own destiny. Doesn't mean you get an easier tie because the nature of this tournament means that you can be pitched in anywhere. But I think you never want to look back having not topped the group and spiral into tough matches where people can then accuse you that, you know, because you didn't win the groups, then you've ended up with a tougher draw.
As you say, the fans stuck with the team all of the second half, and at the end of the game, a lot actually did clap you. Are you aware also that 3 beer glasses were thrown in your direction, and that it seemed that there was also some angry reaction? And can I get your reaction to that?
Yeah, I understand it. I'm not going to back away from it. The most important thing here is that the supporters stay with the team. I understand the sort of narrative towards me, and you know that's better for the team than it being towards them. But it is creating an unusual environment to operate in. I've not seen any other team qualify and receive similar. So I understand it. I'm not going to back away from it, but I'm very, very proud of the players for how they're operating within it.
Hello, Gareth. Sam Wallace from The Telegraph. Can I start in the attacking line? Do you feel that it might be coming down to a choice of Foden or Bellingham rather than the both of them?
I think we've got several players who are going to be able to affect games, and you know, at different moments across the 3 games, both of those players have affected things in a really positive manner. So today the space and the opportunity was more for our wide players, really. It was difficult to play through the middle. They're narrow in the way they defend, and so Phil and Bukayo in particular, and then Cole when he came on, were able to get more of the ball and looked very dangerous in those moments. It was harder for the players through the middle, less space. So, but I was very happy with the way Phil and Bukayo played from the start of the game.
Hi Gareth, Simon Peach from PA. And this might be a silly question, but you've mentioned the environment, it seems, in a couple of interviews. So what exactly is the aspect that is different this time around to previous tournaments?
I think probably expectation. You know, we've made England over the last 6 or 7 years fun again. And I think it's been enjoyable for the players. And we've got to be very, very careful that, that it stays that way.
Any more raised hands, questions in the back over there. Then we'll come to the front. Any Slovenian media, please raise your hands as well.
Hi Gareth, Kit Holden from the Tagesspiegel, German newspaper in Berlin. You mentioned the draw. How important is it to have avoided Germany and potentially other teams along the way like France and Spain?
Yeah, who knows, really. Clearly, we've got huge respect for all of the teams you've mentioned, but equally, there are some very, very good teams in the other side of the draw. So we're just going to have to see what the path leads to, yeah, we're looking forward to getting into the knockout phase of the tournament. This was always our first objective was to qualify. Our second objective was to win the group. We've shown some encouraging signs today, some important contributions from the squad, and so we have to build from here.
Hi Gareth, Henry Winter, World Soccer. Just on Cole Palmer that you mentioned, what does he bring? Because he doesn't look like the type of individual who would be fazed by the environment, as you call it, and he's obviously got a trick, and he is positive, he wants to take people on. Is he a significant option for the round of 16 now? Thank you.
Well, he showed what he's been showing in training, and you know, I think with him and Cobby, we had in our mind to get them into the game tonight. They offer something different. We wanted to start with Connor. We felt it helped us to press better, and we haven't been winning the ball high enough up the pitch. The part of his game we weren't able to get was his forward runs that he can exploit opposition defences. So he was ending up receiving a bit deeper, and therefore it was logical to bring Cobby into the game, who is different attributes to be able to connect the game through midfield. So very pleased with that. You know, in the end, we almost have a goal where Gordon, Mainu, Palmer connect, and it was, you know, a super piece of play. So so important that the players that come in realise they're going to get opportunities if they keep training the way they're training. They're supporting the team brilliantly, and we know we have some good options to be able to change games, which is crucial in you know, with the 5 substitutions especially.
We'll have 2 more. We'll start over there.
Thank you. Harry Tatrian, Armenian Press. Gareth, English team has a massive bench, but at some point when there is a defense like Slovenia was doing, it seems that you have no option B, option C, to find a way to score a goal. What's the reason? Thank you.
No, I think that the changes we made had a positive effect on the game tonight. So your team defended very well. We weren't able to find the right pass, the final finish. But we're improving, and I didn't think that with how everything happened after the last game, we were suddenly going to be free and liberated and stick 4 or 5 goals in. Football doesn't work that way. You have to recover from those nights and make steady progress at times. But I saw progress. I saw players have a positive impact in the attacking areas, and you know, I think the goals will come. We'll get there.
Last one in the front.
Hi Gareth, you've talked about the difficult, strange environment and England being fun over the last 6-7 years. Are you finding it fun at the moment? Do you have the energy to go into Sunday and lift these performances?
Yeah, I'm in a really good place. So I recognise that, you know, when you have moments like at the end of the game, I'm asking the players to be fearless. I'm not going to back down from going over and thanking the fans who were brilliant during the game. They might feel differently towards me, but for me, we only will succeed if we're together. So that energy is crucial for the team, and yeah, it's so important that they stay with the team, whatever they want, however they feel towards me. I get it. I've been around England for 20 years, so I've seen it. Yeah, my job is to guide the team through this, get the very best out of the team, and to keep this perspective for them. And I'm very, very happy with the way they handled the last few days in particular.
Okay, thank you. We'll be back with
Thank
the player
you.
of the match.